Samsung might finally be making a big improvement to its Galaxy S26 Ultra phone. A well-known leaker named Ice Universe has shared new details that suggest Samsung is changing the main camera to take better photos in low light. The camera sensor might stay the same, but the change in aperture could make a big difference in photo quality. For the past 2 years, Samsung has used the same 200-megapixel camera sensor called the ISOCELL HP2 in the Galaxy S24 Ultra and S25 Ultra. While this sensor is powerful, many users felt that Samsung didn't do enough to make the Ultra model exciting. People were hoping for something new, especially since other models like the Galaxy S26 Edge are rumored to be getting major changes. So some fans started to feel like the Ultra model was being left behind, but now, it looks like the Galaxy S26 Ultra will still use the HP2 sensor, just with a small but important upgrade. Instead of the same f1.7 aperture used in the previous two models, the S26 Ultra might come with an f1.4 aperture. That might sound like a small change, but in photography, it can make a big impact. A lower f number means the lens can open wider, which lets in more light. That's especially useful when taking photos at night or in dark places. If this change happens, the Galaxy S26 Ultra could take clearer pictures with less noise and better detail in low-light situations. This could be one of the most important upgrades for people who use their phones for photography. Ice Universe, who has a good record of leaking Samsung information, sounds confident about this. The leak doesn't just repeat old rumors, it gives more technical details and makes it seem like this change is likely to happen. Samsung hasn't confirmed anything yet, but this leak gives fans something to look forward to. Other phone makers have used wide apertures before. For example, the Honor Magic 7 Pro has a 50-megapixel camera with a variable aperture that goes as wide as f1.4. Even back in 2019, the Honor 20 Pro had a camera with an f1.4 aperture. But combining a 200-megapixel sensor with a wide f1.4 aperture would be something new, and it could make the Galaxy S26 Ultra one of the best camera phones available, at least on paper. Of course, having big camera specs doesn't automatically mean the phone will take the best pictures. Other things like image processing, software optimization, and how the phone handles colors and light are also very important. So even though the specs look exciting, we'll need to see real-world results before calling it the best. As for the rest of the phone, leaks say the Galaxy S26 Ultra might look almost the same as the S25 Ultra. It's expected to have the same design and the same 5000 mAh battery. That might not sound exciting, but there's a chance Samsung will include a more efficient processor, probably the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 or Elite 2, to help the battery last longer. Even without a bigger battery, better software and a smarter chip can help improve battery life. There's also talk that Samsung is trying to make the phone slimmer. That could make it look more modern and easier to hold, but it might mean Samsung removes the S Pen slot. For fans who love the Note series, this could be a disappointing change. In the end, the Galaxy S26 Ultra seems like it's finally getting the upgrade many users have been asking for, even though it may use the same camera sensor again. The new f1.4 aperture could be a big improvement, especially for people who care about camera quality. It's not a complete redesign, but it's still an important step forward. So if you were feeling let down by the last few Ultra models, this new camera upgrade might give you a reason to be excited again. With better low-light performance, a strong processor, and possible improvements to battery life, the S26 Ultra could turn out to be one of the best smartphones of the year. We'll just have to wait for Samsung to officially announce the details to know for sure.